Hello, everybody. Hello, friends. Good afternoon. Hello, Michaela. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Owl. Hello, Jay Garcia. Hello, Brooke. Hello, HRT. Hello. Hi, Michaela. How are you? Hello, Butterfly. Hello, everybody. Hello, Laura. Hello, Alicia. Hello, Sarah. Hi, friends. How's it going? Hello, Felix. Hello, Leah. Or Leia. Hello, Texas. Hello, Toka. Welcome, friend. Long time no see. Hi, Tiny. Hi, Kathy. Hello, hello. Get you on board here, Kathy. Sorry, I forgot last time. There we go. Easy peasy. Hello, Lisa. Hello, Elvia. What cuisine did I choose? We are, well, I will reveal soon, but we're at a very interesting restaurant today. Hello, Elvia. Hello, Chloe. We got Toka. We got Ash. We got Ellie. We got Nala. We got Emily. Who else we got? Well, who else is here? Say hi. Hello, Narwhals. How's it going? Hello, my friends. Hello, Jess. Hello, Leah. Hello, Cozy. Allie. Hi, Cassidy. How you doing? We got Liana. We got Megan. Hi, Megan. Hello. Thank you, Angelus. Hello, Bebe or BB. You didn't get a notification? Well, you haven't missed much. We've been live for like 2 minutes tops, so we're just starting. So you're all good. But if you are afraid of missing the notifications, because apparently TikTok sent out a notification to everyone last night that I was live, which is really weird because I wasn't live last night, and it's been happening with other live people. You can go to my Insta and sign up for this channel that I have where I manually do a notification every time I go live, like a few minutes before. Hello, Liz. Do we have a current goal for 800? We do, Narwhals. At 800 subscribers, we are going to do a pizza stream. Hello, Annie. How are you doing? So if today, how many subscribers are we at? We're at like 780 something, I think. If we hit 800 today, tomorrow will be a pizza stream. We'll go to a place called Square Pie Guys. They have really good pizza and really good wings. Hello, Poppy. Okay, so 14 subscribers. Thank you, Liz and Tiny. If we get 14 more subs today, then tomorrow it's pizza. It's really good pizza. So we haven't been there in a million years, so it'll be nice to get to say hi to those people. They're fun. Good. Thank you. I hope you're doing well. What a beautiful necklace. Thank you, Annie. It's actually, obviously it's a butterfly, but it's lesbian flag colors, if you didn't see that. Hello, Jeannie. Hello, Grandma. Hello, Kennedy. Hi. Hello, Crash. How's it going? Good afternoon. Margarita pizza. You're thinking of Tony's. This is Square Pie Guys. They are a little bit different, but Tony's is also really good. But I don't think they have margarita here. They have like plain cheese, I think. Let's take a look at the drink menu. So this is a vegan restaurant. Thank you, Artemis. Everything here is vegan. Everything. Even if it sounds like it's not vegan, it is a vegan version of the thing. So it's kind of chilly out, so we'll probably do a hot tea. I want to say they have a golden iced latte, which is good, but I feel like that's not going to help today. Maybe we should go for a hot tea like normal. You had vegan lasagna. Nice. What was in it? Was there like vegan cheese in there, or was it like, not even trying to emulate cheese? Or I will say, vegan cheese has come a long way, like a really long way. What do we think? Do I get mocktails anymore, or do I get those in the summer when it's warm? Mostly in the summer when it's warm. There are mocktails here. I'll read them to you. There's one called the Herbaceous Apple, which has N.A. Malati Amaro, apple cordial, lemon, thyme, and seltzer. I don't really like thyme. Vegan cheese, lentils, mushrooms, delicious. That sounds really good. To me, vegan cheese doesn't taste good. Well, Grandma, I bet I could find a vegan cheese that you would like. And to be clear, I'm not vegan, but I can appreciate vegan food. They have a spicy pomegranate margarita that has NA tequila, again, non-alcoholic, pomegranate, lime, and chili. That sounds good. And they have a non-spritz, which has salted raspberry, chamomile, non-number one sparkling beverage, and seltzer. All those sound good. but it's cold out. So we're gonna go for a hot tea. I recently found a yummy sliced vegan cheese I didn't expect to like, so it's possible. It totally is possible. It's usually a little bit more expensive, but um, yeah, we'll ask them what teas they have. I don't think they have them listed. If they do, I'm not finding them. They have wines, a bunch of wines. We'll just ask. We'll just ask. I think they have a couple different ones. Do we want to read the menu or do we want to wait a little bit? Hello, Addie. How's it going? I'll tell you what. They always use the things that are in season as the as like the basis for all their dishes, which is pretty cool. And this month it's delicata squash, apples, cranberries, Brussels sprouts, yams, chicories. I don't even know what chicories are. Vegan turkey, butternut squash risotto, corn casserole, and green beans. Sounds really good. Wait, did you have that for dinner tonight? Oh, thank you, Hey. Thank you very much, Hey Cheney 96. I appreciate you. What are chicories? Broccoli and mushrooms. So these are the things that are in season this month. I love Brussels sprouts too. That's what you've been cooking. Very cool. I love risotto. We had risotto on stream last week and it was really good. Does the place you get electrolysis is tell me what my progress is? Yeah, I ask every time, and I mean the answer is always we're getting there, but it's not like it's going to be done tomorrow or a month. It hopefully by the end of the year. At least that's what my headcanon is. Hopefully by then. But it's hard to tell because you just never know. Sometimes you zap a hair and it goes away for like a couple months and then it comes back. So making stuffed peppers and meatloaf. That sounds good. So putting meatloaf inside of the peppers, is that what you're saying? Sounds pretty good. Let's read the menu. I'm kind of hungry. All right. They've got snacks. They have,
I just wanted to ask if you had any questions or did you want anything to drink?
Some herbal tea would be lovely.
Yeah, I have lavender mint, elderberry, or
Is it lavender mint or lavender common mint?
Lavender combo mint.
Okay. Okay. What were the others?
Elderberry.
I think lavender mint would be lovely. Thank you. Appreciate it. Can't believe they thought you were ready at last year. I know. That was. I'm glad I didn't go through with it because it would be really bad if I had gone through with it. Correct. Never had it, but it's worth a shot. It sounds good. I mean, meatloaf in a stuffed pepper sounds really good. Thank you, Mo. Elderberry is good for coughs and immune systems. Well, shoot. Well, how about this? We'll ask for honey with our lavender mint tea. Good thing you didn't because he'd be in so much pain. It wouldn't have been good. I'm kind of shocked they even we got that close, but what are you going to do? Is it awkward to get it done down there? No. I've been seeing my electrolysis for a year and a half, and she's done this for a long time. There's no awkwardness. I mean, it's painful. Like Tiny says, I imagine it's painful. Incredibly painful. The most painful part of my week by far. But, it's all for the greater good. And it's kind of just something I don't even think about. I just show up for, however long, and I'm in pain, and then I leave and I'm not. And it takes a lot of energy. It takes a lot of emotional, physical energy too. That's how I feel about Brazilian. Yeah. I mean, Brazilians, I would imagine, are quicker. This is like 2 hours of sustained pain. Not trying to compare suffering, though. So, yeah. Yes, numbing cream is a big part of it, for sure. We've ordered a drink, but we haven't read the menu yet. Earrings are beautiful. Thank you, Aaliyah. Get a laser. Yeah, laser is easier than electrolysis. I will say that. Laser is kind of like a walk in the park compared to electrolysis, because laser is much quicker and it's just a different type of pain and an easier pain. Even when you turn it up on the laser, electrolysis is like a deeper, under the skin kind of burning for a sustained period of time. Yeah. It's a lot. Laser doesn't hurt at all. I've had it where it can. I went to this place for a while where they really turned it up. It was strong. And that hurt, but even that was nothing compared to electrolysis. Is electrolysis a blank? Yes, Liz, it is. Yes, it is. That's what's used. Basically, they take the thing and they put it in, they slide it into your follicle, each individual follicle, and then they run electricity through it. And it's insanely painful. Thank you very much. Could I have some honey with that as well? Do you happen? Oh wait, honey isn't vegan, is it?
Have agave or simple syrup.
Does agave work the same way for like a throat kind of
I
thing?
think so, yeah.
Agave would be wonderful. Thank you. God, I forgot honey wasn't vegan. It is incredibly painful, but it's okay. I mean, again, all for the greater girl. Greater girl. Greater girl, also true. And greater good. Electrified girl. That's me. All right, let's read this. And if you have any other questions, feel free to ask. I'm full of stuff to talk about with electrolysis. Am I going vegan? No, this is just a vegan restaurant that I think is really yummy. And it's fun to see what they come up with. We are at a vegan restaurant. I am not a vegan, but they always have something good here. And it's always like impressive. This is it's a fancy vegan restaurant. Hello, Rachel. Okay, how about we read the menu? Of course, I recommend giving it a go. So much nicer than shaving. I tend to agree. And I've gotten laser on my entire body 8 different times. Eight different times on my whole body, and it did a lot of good, but it's still not even close to like getting it to go away. Electrolysis gets those pesky hairs. Thank you, Juge. I cannot believe that people don't see the difference in your face. Thank you, Tiny. Thank you, Tammy. I think some people maybe don't see it, and then I think some people just want to be hurtful. I think it's a little bit of both. Okay. Snacks. So there's snacks, there's appetizers / salads, there's bowls and plates, there's pizza, and then there's the seasonal menu. Okay, so we'll make our way through and read it all, and then we'll get there. I want to get my underarms lasered. Is it painful? Yes, but not that bad. You'll be fine. Just don't expect to get it done once and then be done. You need to get if you really want it to go away. Also, if your hair is blonde there, laser won't do any good. Thank you, Brittany. Yeah, the swelling, slowly getting there. But again, we got 2 years ahead of us for the swelling to go down. Thank you, Madeline. Thank you, Shush. We're at a vegan restaurant. Is my full face swollen or just the parts they made the changes? Definitely around my jaw and chin, lots of swelling. Forehead swelling, nose, lots of swelling. A little bit less on like the rest of the parts, but as time goes on and the swelling goes down, there will be a more and more of a pronounced difference. Yeah. Okay, the snacks menu. And feel free to interrupt me with questions. All good. We've got baba ganoush, which is, if you don't know what baba ganoush is, it is a Mediterranean dip. Hello, Siren. Welcome in. Baba ganoush is a Mediterranean dip that, I gotta put the tea bag in myself, that is like an eggplant thing. Like, it looks like whipped eggplant. Tiny says, not trying to be mean, but I was wondering because your eyes look a teeny bit smaller. It's because my brow was brought down. Thank you very much. It's not that my eyes are smaller, it's that the brow is less pronounced. You know? How long did the face thing take? 9 hours. You like baba ganoush? Baba ganoush is wonderful. I love baba ganoush. Okay, so that will come with a seeded flatbread, which would be good. I've had the seeded flatbread before, and it's wonderful. They have a red pepper hummus with olive oil and iced vegetables. That's what it is. Oh, no, you didn't offend. Spicy cucumbers with sesame gochugaru, which I think is like a sweet, spicy paste. Red onion, avocado, and furikake, which is like sesame seed and garlic sprinkled on top. Something and like seaweed, maybe sesame seeds as well. Belga fries. So fries. Hello, Caitlin. With vegan herb aioli, vegan chipotle aioli, and curry ketchup. So you get 3 dipping sauces there. Not bad. Appetizers and salads. We've got curried cauliflower with muhammara, which is like a nut spread, like a nut dip, kind of, and toasted almonds. Okay. Wild mushroom zeppole, which is like mushroom fritters. A mez plate. Thank you, Natalia. I think we did this one last time, so we won't do it again. But it's green falafel, red pepper hummus, baba ganoush, marinated coconut feta, seeded flatbread, arugula quinoa salad, and pomegranate vinaigrette. It's kind of like an appetizer sampler almost. Hello, Alyssa. We had it last time, so we won't get it listed this time, but it is good. An ensalada andalusia, which I believe we also did last time, has buttered lettuce, chicories, toasted almonds, coconut bacon, cashew smoky Gouda cheese. So fake Gouda cheese. Thank you, Iris, for subscribing. Opa, cheers. Hello. You know, we are only 15 away from a pizza stream now. Very cool. We did the Andalusia salad last time. That was good. They also have a Waldorf salad that has, hello, Bailey, thank you. Mixed chicories, Honeycrisp apples, celery, pickled sultanas, toasted walnuts, coconut parmesan, Meyer lemon, and poppy seed vinaigrette. They also have bowls and plates. So there's a neat ball masala, which I think we got 2 times ago. It's quite good. Super grains, lentil and walnut neat balls. So neat balls are like meatballs, but vegan. Oh, I was missing you on Wednesday, so I went and watched a video on YouTube. Thank you, Natalie. Yeah, I post all of the old streams on YouTube, so thank you for plugging it. Vanilla, hello. Thank you for subscribing. Opa. Cheers. Hello and welcome. Thank you. We're now only 14 away from a sub-only pizza stream. Very cool. There's a burger that has it's mushroom and spinach patty with regular things served with fries. There's an Impossible Burger as well. That's, you know, normal. There's a chicken sandwich, which has crispy Tyndall chicken. So Tyndall, I want to say it's like seitan, I think. It's actually it tastes a lot like real chicken. Thank you, Ashley. Cabbage slaw, pickled red onions, vegan chipotle aioli with fries. They have a spicy yellow curry with ginger, turmeric, chard, carrots, garbanzo beans, squash, eggplants, green beans, Thai basil, cilantro, and forbidden rice. Be good. They have 2 different types of pizzas. They have a green forest pizza with chimichurri, broccolini, mushrooms, smoked cashew mozzarella, shredded coconut mozzarella, arugula, lemon, and coconut parmesan. Oh, thank you, Shay Spires. If you go to the link in my bio, I think it's just Lily Tina, but link in my bio. It's there. Thank you. The Impossible Burger, maybe. And thank you, Kaylee, for subscribing. Opa, thank you very much. Welcome. We're only 14 away from the pizza party stream. Very cool. Thank you, Siren. Thank you very much for the corgi butt. They also have a spicy sausage pizza that has marinara, red onion, basil, mushrooms, jackfruit Italian sausage, Calabrian chilies, coconut mozzarella, and coconut parm. So 2 different types of pizzas. Could be interesting. Okay, now we get into the seasonal menu. They have polenta cakes, which have cashews, tomato. By the way, we just got a really sweet gift, which I will read very soon. Polenta cakes that have cashews, tomato, mushroom ragu, garlic, and coconut parmesan. Could be good. Hi, Cody. Hello. Cody, I was meaning to ask when you popped in next. Do you want an emote of yourself? Because I didn't want to just put one in without asking you. But we made one for Liz. We made one for Kathy. And if you'd like, I can make an emote of you too. And if you want, just let me know, and I can either use your profile picture or if you want to send me one, that works too. Perfect. Love that. Cool. You want me to use your profile pic? And I can't. Maybe it'd be good for us to like hop on. Do you have Insta? Maybe you can DM me there and send me it there. That might be easiest. Okay. Liz likes the idea of polenta cakes. I'm not opposed to it. Brussels sprouts that has house kimchi, sweet and spicy soy glaze. Would be good. A probiotic bowl. Profile works, and yeah, I can do that. All right, perfect. Perfect. Probiotic bowl has warm forbidden rice, charred tamari marinated mushrooms, garnet yams, black beans, house kimchi, avocado, and green goddess dressing. Yeah, coconut bacon is very good. Thank you, Freya, for subscribing. Opa. Hello. Thank you for subscribing. We're getting close to that pizza stream, y'all. They have a winter salad with arugula, frisee, kale, beets, farro, winter citrus, pickled fennel, oat dukkha spice. No clue what that is. What makes the rice forbidden? I don't know. I really don't know. Coconut feta, turmeric, and balsamic vinaigrette. Okay. They have a squash pizza that has truffled fava milk bechamel. Oh my gosh, y'all are coming through with the gifts. Thank you, everyone who's sending gifts right now. As soon as we're done reading the pizza, I promise I will read them. Thank you. Truffled fava milk bechamel, delicata squash, rosemary, aged balsamic, baby kale, pine nuts, coconut mozzarella, coconut parmesan, and chili oil. Eh. Mm. They also have spicy rigatoni alla vodka with pomodoro sauce, vegan cream, roasted garlic, and chili. Ooh, with coconut parmesan, and you can add tempeh bacon or gluten, or you can add gluten-free pasta, which we won't do. That sounds really good. And then finally, they have an orecchiette alla pugliese, which has broccolini, garlic, chili flake, beyond hot Italian sausage, and coconut parmesan. Oh, thank you, Freya. Um, okay, so I think why don't we read some gifts now that we've and we'll marinate on the menu. How's that sound? You can think about what we like, what we want. If anyone has any, you know, something they want to see in particular, let me know, and we can go from there. Okay. Let me first also pour some agave in there. We've got our Cody says the rigatoni sounds pretty darn good. I'm not gonna lie to you, Cody. Sounds pretty darn good. I'm very much contemplating it. Let's read some gifts while we marinate on this menu. Make sure, scroll back to make sure. Okay, perfect. So, y'all, if you didn't know, this person who you're about to drop both some gas tank emojis, if you will, if you please, and also the emojis of her face, Liz. Liz sent $30, y'all. That is so sweet. Thank you, Liz. Liz, of course, an MVP of this stream in a multitude of different ways. If you didn't know, Liz has been part of this community for I think it was like November 2023. Am I dating that right? Yep, there you go. You got the gas tanks and the Liz's face. New emojis in the chat. That's Kathy's face, but totally get it. Kathy also in the chat right now. We love Kathy. Someone threw a Mamatino in there. I love it. Liz sent $30, y'all. That is insanely generous. And she said, "This is to get yourself some yummy food and let you know my therapy is going so well and I'm so proud of my progress. Are you still going to therapy?" With a red heart emoji and a panda emoji. Well, first off, Liz, thank you again for this gift. Putting gas in the tank, keeping this stream going, keeping this community going. It's it's tough times out there. I don't think anyone out there is like really happy about, finances in the world at this moment. Maybe some people are, but probably more people than not aren't. We're all just trying to make ends meet. And if you didn't know, this is my full-time job. Being on stream, making videos, content creation. It's what I do full-time. I wake up and go to sleep and think about creating everywhere in between. I love doing it. I never want to stop doing it. And y'all make it possible to continue to do this. So thank you. So thank you to Liz for this gift. $30 is not an insignificant amount of money. If everyone in this chat, 820 something of y'all, gifted $30, that would be a pretty ground shaking amount of money and many months of rent for me. So thank you. And Liz asked, so first off, congrats. Liz said that therapy is going so well. Heck yes, love that. And that she's proud of her progress. We love that. We're proud of you too. And she said, are you still going to therapy? Am I still going to therapy? The answer is yes. I have had the same therapist for over a decade. They are awesome. They know me in and out. Hi.
Are you ready to start?
I'm not ready yet. Maybe another 10 minutes? Okay. What was I saying? Yes, I've had the same therapist for about 10 or 11 years. They're awesome. They know everything about me. I know a lot about them too. And it's truly like it's a wonderful relationship. At this point, they're not covered by my therapist, which stinks, or by my insurance. My therapy is not covered by my therapist. Not covered by insurance anymore. Hello, Kiers, which is, not ideal. So every time I go to see them, I just pay out of pocket. But 11 years is it's hard to like decide to go to a new therapist after you've been with a therapist for that long. Like when they eventually retire, sure, I'll have to figure something else out. But you know, I don't go see them every week, but I would say once every month or two when, you know, I need to talk about something. We spent a lot of time working on building a toolbox, which I think ultimately is kind of what therapy is, which is building a set of tools that you can use to be mentally more on top of your life. And we've done that. So I think I'm in a pretty good place overall. But I do see them on a relatively regular basis. So, anyways, congrats, Liz. Congrats on therapy going well, and yeah, keep us posted. That's an irreplaceable bond for sure. I don't know what I'd do without my therapist, right? Freya says, I love your earrings. Where did you get them? Freya, you're not the first person to ask, and sadly, I really don't remember where I got these earrings. I really don't remember. I want to say I got them in person at some art market, which I know is the least helpful thing I could say, but I apologize. So, anyways, thank you, Liz. Also, now Cody doesn't yet have an emote, but Cody will very soon. I just wanted to get Cody's permission before I just used Cody's profile picture without asking first to do an emote. But let's drop some gas tank emojis and some blue hearts. We all know Cody's emoji. Cody owns the blue heart emoji in this community. That is Cody and Cody's only. That's nice. Lavender and mint together. Y'all, Cody sent $50. 50. Liz and Cody together making a pretty significant dent in this meal. It's a lot of money, y'all. It's a lot of money. It really is. It really is like a. It is the thing that makes or breaks this entire venture. Is gifts like this, Cody. It's hard to overstate because it really is so. It just makes that much of an impact. You know, I think one thing that is an interesting way to think about it. Thank you, Maju, for subscribing. Oh, hello. Does my top have a gap in it? Yeah, it does. It's just a nice little gap right here. I think it's kind of stylish. You know, sometimes when obviously, movies and streams are different things. Hi, Maju. But when you go to see a movie, you pay a ticket price, right? Thank you, Christy, for subscribing. Oh, hello. Ask me that in a few more minutes, Maju, and I'll give you my hair routine. Hello, Keely. When you go to a movie, you pay a ticket price, right, to get in the door. And you can sit down, you watch the movie, and then the movie, all of the ticket prices go into a big pot. All the movie theaters take a certain cut out of that. And then the money trickles out to the people who made the movie, right? It goes to the studio, the director gets some, the lead actors get some. It's the whole thing. But like, you know, let's say you go to see a movie because you really love Margaret Qualley, right? Margaret Qualley, of the $10 or maybe at this point $20 you pay to go see a movie, Margaret Qualley is getting pennies on the dollar, right? You're supporting Margaret Qualley in a broader sense, but like, you know, you're not necessarily putting a huge dent in Margaret Qualley's living expenses or whatever. I guess she's probably pretty well off at this point. But the point is that on the other hand, with streams, when you gift on a stream like this, especially a gift like $30 or $50, it's not like that money goes through anyone else, right? It truly is like a one-to-one. Every cent goes directly to either the food or my rent or my health insurance or whatever it is, which is pretty rare because usually when you pay for something, there's a couple people that have to take a chunk out before it goes to maybe the person you want to support. But that's not the case here. So just know how grateful I am and how much of an impact it makes. You know, even gifts that are smaller, like $5 gifts, they still make such a big impact. So thank you, Cody. We'll get you that emoji very soon. But until then, the blue heart is the standard. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Curl routine, okay, Aiden. I will give you one very soon. I love how you tell us how much the money we give helps. That makes it a bit more special. Well, I never want it to seem like I always want to communicate my gratefulness to y'all because that's what I feel on y'all gift like that. Wow, you look great. Thank you, Ada. And another third gift has come through. Oh, this is so sweet. Oh. Do you want me to say your name? Do you want me to say your name? Hi, Kyle. I think it's okay probably for me to say your name, right? And yeah, Liz got hit the nail on the head with my hair routine. Paul Mitchell Tea Tree Leave-In Conditioner is pretty much the only product I use at this point on a regular basis. Y'all, okay, so it was Kyle. Kyle sent $25. Throw some gas tank emojis up for Kyle, please, and said gas in the tank with a gas tank emoji. Thank you, Kyle. If you don't know Kyle, Kyle is on, I would imagine, most streams. Doesn't always talk on most streams, because sometimes, but has been in the community for at least I mean, for the majority of the time this community existed, Kyle has been here. Kyle was around in the Discord Wild West, and even before that, I think. We love Kyle. Kyle has been a moderator since moderating was a thing, has been through all sorts of stuff with us. I come home from work about this time now. Okay, gotcha. What time is it? 2 p.m. my time. Perfect. Okay, gotcha. Well, look, Kyle is one of those people who is super dependable, very trustworthy, and just someone who we love to have around. So thank you, my friend. Thank you for throwing up the gas tanks, everyone else, to show some love for our friend Kyle. Appreciate it. Thank you for putting gas in the tank, my friend. And thank you for hanging out and being here and moderating and just being so wonderful and so dependable. Cheers. Thank you, Maju, for the swan, and thank you, Freya, for the hand hearts. Appreciate both of you. Here we go. Cheers to you, Kyle. I appreciate it, my friend. Thank you. All right. Okay. I think we can try to decide on some food now. What do you say, Kyle? Also, you're in the Eastern time, right? I think probably that makes sense. How are the scars healing? I think pretty well. I'm with Cody. Go in the rigatoni. I'm with Cody. Go with the rigatoni. I think that's a good idea. Scars are getting there. I mean, without messing up my hair too much, they're definitely getting there. Thank you, Mashu. Baba ganoush, Brussels sprouts, rigatoni. Interesting. I will say the seeded flatbread is quite tough. It's quite tough. I feel we get pizza a lot. Well, I think the rigatoni is a great idea, and I think we want to add vegan bacon to it because it offers that. It says that you could add tempeh bacon to it, so I think we'll do that. Now, but what do we want as an appetizer? This is a vegan restaurant, Hannah. I'm not vegan, but they do really good stuff here. Is that brown liner? It is brown liner. It is brown liner. We got a couple more gifts that just came through. I'll read them very soon once we decide on something. So we'll get the rigatoni. We'll add bacon. Now, do we want... Let's see. They have curried cauliflower. They have polenta cakes. We could do polenta cakes as a starter. They have Brussels sprouts that have a sweet and spicy soy glaze. The polenta cakes sound more unique, though. We could do spicy cucumbers to start. That could be interesting, but those are going to be cold. Mushroom fritters, maybe. Curried cauliflower sounds good. I think the polenta cakes sound like the move, though, right? What do we think? Oh, spicy. Y'all like the spicy cucumbers? We want to go spicy cucumbers instead? Thank you, Queen. Thank you very much. Do we want to go spicy cucumbers or polenta cakes? Brianna says polenta. Jerry says polenta. Pixie says spicy cucumbers. I think we go polenta because they're warm and it's cold out. I think we go warm. So we'll go polenta cakes. I don't think we've had them before either. So polenta cakes, then the spicy rigatoni, and then we'll also get a dessert. But we don't have that menu yet. So we'll get there when we get there. Sound good? Yeah, there's always next time. It'll be, maybe by next time, it'll be warmer out. Yeah, cough drop time. I'm telling you, I know I haven't been coughing as much, but it is just the post-viral cough that is it's happening. A couple more gifts that came through. I also have something interesting to tell you once we read the gifts. So the first one Oh, this is so sweet. Someone whose name starts with J. If you want me to say your name, let me know. Do you plan on getting any other procedures? Yes, bottom surgery, but that will take a little bit more time because we've got to do all of the hair removal that's necessary first. Intrigue indeed, Liz. This is from Jay. Jay sent $10. Thank you very much, Jay, and said, "You make me feel so supported and help me to relax after a long day. You are a calm and safe space," with 2 red heart emojis. Thank you, Jay. It's Jerry. Jerry Lynn. That's them saying I can say their name. Thank you, Jerry. By the way, I love the way that your name is spelled. Jeri. I used to work with someone who spelled Jerry like that. Maybe it was J-E. It was like there was a J and an I. It might have been 2 R's. I'm not sure. Love you too. Thank you for the gift. It's so cool to hear this kind of message because I don't know. People. I would say maybe the primary. Correct me if I'm wrong here, but I think the Lilies Lovelies who are here and that stick around. My guess is that the cozy and safe space vibe of the stream is the thing that is most powerful. Garlic has been sober all week. Good for you, Garlic. Let's throw some celebration up in the chat for Garlic as well. That's great. I'm so happy that it's a cozy and safe space. That's so great. I mean, we go to great lengths, and by we I mean me, the moderating team, y'all as well. It's not easy to keep things a safe space, especially considering how much nastiness there is out there. Specifically for me and the Lovelies. It's kind of impressive what we're able to do. It really is. It's something I didn't have in my younger days when I didn't feel so accepted. Yeah, and like, no more. Avery is still sober curious, haven't gotten there quite yet. Avery, just the fact that you're thinking about it is so great. I no need to feel any level of guilt about it. Take your time. You'll get there. Choosing health over the 10th. Oh, yes, got it. I understand. Yes, absolutely. And it's not easy. It's a choice you have to make every day for sobriety. Yeah, it's something I struggle with still. I've been able to stay sober for a long time, but it's something that I definitely struggle with choosing every day. Some days more than others. Yeah. Anyways, thank you very much, Jerry. I appreciate you. I'm glad this is a safe space for you. Freya says, "I don't like all the hate. When I'm a lovely person, create a safe space for everyone." Thank you, Freya. I appreciate that. You are very sweet. We try our best to make this a safe space. Over the years, there's always some sort of effort to make it not a safe space, right? There's always people who want to come in and track mud on their boots on the ground, but we do our best. So, anyways, Emily, interesting. Do you have any like names you're considering for your bunny that we could like maybe try and pick from, or do you want us to pitch names? No, Lily. I don't know if I want to go that far. Simply would not be on this planet if my lives didn't exist. Garlic, I appreciate it, but give yourself some credit. You're the one doing that. That's you. Adelia, chamomile is good. You like the list from the cough drop? I'm glad it makes you laugh. I don't know how you cope with the hate. You're stronger than me. Thank you, Hazel. It's not easy. It's a constant, like, you know how there's like water filtration systems that are just always filtering out nastiness from water, like constantly flowing. That's kind of what I've got to have on in my body all the time, is filtering out the nastiness and like focusing on the positives. It's not easy. Okay, so the names are between, and by the way, there was another gift we still have to read. Jellybean, Thumper, Eve, and Daisy. Eve or Daisy? Leaning Daisy. I would lean Daisy of those. What's my favorite tea? Peppermint? Ooh, peppermint could be fun. I would say, of those, I would say Daisy. Mia's a cute name. What color is the bunny? That's a good question. Jellybean would get old, possibly. Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, white and black with some brown. I just like the name Daisy. But again, it's your bunny. But I would go Daisy. Okay, I think there's one more, maybe 2 more. I think one more gift to read. And this is a gift from the one and only, the other person other than Liz that currently has an emoji. We love her. She's from the UK. Daisy it is. Hey, we named a rabbit today, y'all. Awesome. Chamomile was a great name. I can't imagine any negativity really gets me down. You are strong. Thank you. Not always. Y'all know she's from the UK. She's got curly hair. She is a lesbian. And she has her own emoji. Who am I talking about? The one and only, drum roll, Kathy. We love Kathy. Kathy sent me a really nice video the other day, just like a compilation. I'm assuming it's like one of those things where it stitches a bunch of stuff together in your phone. Just kind of like and it was a bunch of stuff of her and her partner being cute together. It just warmed my heart. We love to see it. We love to see gay couples thrive. Love to see it. I was just watching this TV show, and on it there's a contestant who is gay, and on the show they mentioned wanting to get married, and then after the show they did get married, and it's been this like very cool public gay wedding, and it's so cute, and it warms my heart to see gay people thrive, both in a business sense, but also being happy with their partners and having weddings and cute pictures. It just makes me happy. It's one of those things that we don't see enough of. You hear so much nasty stuff about queer oppression in a broader sense. We don't see enough of just like happy couples holding hands. So I'm happy to know that is Kathy, and also happy to call her my friend. So thank you for the gift, my friend. What did Kathy say in her message? She says, sorry it's not much today. First off, I'll say it again. If everyone in the stream sent $10, oh my God, that'd be crazy. But here's some gas. She says, love you, no X. Kathy has realized that in America, sending several X's. So in the UK, people will almost always put X's after their messages. It's like kiss, kiss, XX. And it's just for some reason the way they do it there. It's always an X or two. Kathy, it was recently pointed out to Kathy by someone that X's not only aren't used in the US, but if you put XXX after something, it can kind of insinuate something else. See, there you go. There's Freya. Which, we won't talk about here, but had a little bit of a blushing moment, even though we understand what you mean by the X's. It's not like Americans don't understand. Maybe some are confused, but when I see the X's, I'm like, oh, you're from the UK. Cool, got it. It's like a little, I'm from the UK. Anyways, they said they're not sending any X's today, LOL, with 2 laughing emojis and a wink emoji. They sent a Union Jack and a heart emoji from Kathy. Thank you very much, my friend. Thank you for putting gas in the tank. Appreciate you, and I love you. Hello, Andy. Kathy's the best. She's got her own emoji. Hello. How much of the meal did you miss, Maddie? We've not eaten a single thing yet. Taken our time. Believe it or not, I have taken my time ordering. Crazy, right? Love you, Kathy. What are we having for lunch? Well, we're going to order once the server comes back. Whenever we keep sending them away, like, oh, we're not ready yet. And then they're like, they learn not to come out for after a while. And then when we finally need them. It just means to show love and happiness, and that is to show love, or how I was taught. Absolutely. And like we love, and that's just that, love is shown in different ways, in different places. So it's all very cool and valid. I'm finally ready. Thank you for waiting for me. We're going to start with some polenta cakes, please. Yes. And then some spicy rigatoni, please. Would you say that adding bacon is a good addition to that? Like, does it?
The bacon, also the sausage is really good on it.
Ooh. Would you say sausage over bacon? Okay. Perfect. And eventually would love the dessert menu, but no rush on that.
For sure.
Okay. Thank you very much.
I'll
I'll hold on to it if that's okay. And could I have some more hot water in here, please? Thank you. There we go. Hello, Alexia. How's it going? Oh, yeah. I had something interesting to talk about, didn't I? Ooh, okay, hold on. A gift just came through. from the MVP Liz, asking for advice. So let's read that first, and we'll get there eventually. We love delayed gratification. All right, we literally just ordered, Ronnie. We got polenta cakes and spicy rigatoni with vegan sausages. So that will come over time. But okay, hold on. Okay. All right. First off, throw some gas tank emojis up. Hello, Christina. For Liz, who sent $5. Thank you very much, Liz. We love you. Appreciate you. And Liz said, I need advice. One of my best friends, oh boy, just made it known to me that she thinks that being trans is a trend. And she thinks it's ridiculous. I told her she's wrong and those words are hateful, but I was shocked because I never knew this. I never knew this was her standing on it. Like she didn't know that this was her best friend's opinion. What do I do? All right, there's a couple questions here. First question, before we get to the what, well, when someone tells you that being trans is a trend, you know that's not true. We all, hopefully all know that's not true. And if you don't believe it, I'd point you towards history. A lot of people like to say, yeah, we'll get to that, Brittany. A lot of people like to say, oh yeah, it's just like, well, like trans people started to exist in the last 5-10 years. That's the only time I've heard of it. Well, okay, but that doesn't mean, just because you've not heard of it doesn't mean it didn't exist, right? Trans people have existed throughout history, right? There's like Google 1950s trans women, right? There's trans women then, right? Lily Elbe in the 1930s was a notable trans person. Who underwent gender confirming surgery, right? There's in the 50s and 60s, Christine Jorgensen, who was a trans celebrity. There's a documented trans man who served in the Civil War. There's a 1940s trans man jazz singer. You can go even further back, right? There's like speculation that maybe Joan of Arc might have been transmasculine. There's ancient Greek and Roman temples that were kind of like communes full of trans people that, you know, lived together and were lived as their true selves, right? There's, excuse me. Wrong pipe. Sorry. All right. Yeah. Tiny said they think it's a trend because social media exists, right? Like a lot of like people didn't know that being gay was a thing for a long time because it just wasn't spoken about, right? It was kind of like not in pop culture. There just was no way for some people to know about it. And anyways, I know the cough's so awful. Thank you, Jojo. And she said other nasty things. Anyway, so hands up. All right. As I was saying, so you can combat what she's saying, what your friend is saying about this. And, you know, you can assemble a list of trans people throughout history, but I want to quickly point something out here that I think is really interesting to consider when you're dealing with a transphobic person, right? There's two kinds of people who might say something like your friend said, right? That being trans is a trend. There's someone who is uneducated, who has never met someone who is either visibly trans or someone who's out as trans. So they've just never met someone that way or never like heard anything other than trans is bad, right? They just watch the news and hear nasty things about trans people and don't know any better. There's those people. And then there's people who know a lot about the issue, right? Or know enough, maybe have heard the counter arguments, perhaps have met trans people in real life or protested against them. And these people, even when presented with the irrefutable evidence, scientific evidence that not only do trans people exist and have existed, but that everything they're saying is incorrect. They've seen this evidence. And thank you, Brecca, for subscribing. Opa.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
The people who have been presented with the facts and still choose to ignore it, right? It sounds to me, because Liz said that she's well educated because her jobs make her take classes on the subject. It sounds like your friend, maybe not, is the latter, which is unfortunate because your friend has had every opportunity to create a reasonable opinion on this, right? To go with facts and science as opposed to hate, right? Bigotry. My high school best friend is trans and I love to watch him truly become himself. I love to hear that, right? So what I would do, Liz, is, and look, it's up to you, but if any friend of mine ever came out with this opinion, right? If it was revealed to me that someone who was even just a friend and not a best friend said something to the effect of being trans is a trend, there would be one and exactly one conversation about it, right? So cute puppy. There's a puppy. Just one conversation where I would lay everything out, right? Like any arguments they have about it being a trend or whatever else they said, lay out the facts, right? Like, no, it's not a trend. Here's why. No, it's not an illness. Here's why. Blah, blah, blah. Give them the opportunity, give them the benefit of the doubt and say, hey, you're wrong. And here's why you're wrong. And if they refuse to admit that, to admit their wrongness or, work on it, the friendship ends. It's over. I mean, Liz, that the opinion that your best friend has is one of the reasons that Aaron is no longer with us, right? Like that kind of opinion. And for those of you who don't know, Liz lost one of her best friends about 1.5 years ago who was a trans person because their parents didn't accept them for who they are, right? That kind of opinion is the same thing like if your best friend had kids, chances are that's what they would do, right? So give them a chance, but only one chance. And if they're not willing to come around, then like you can do better. You don't need those people in your life. Yeah. Hope that helps. Had the convo. Oh, so Liz had this convo. She's standing strong on her word. I think the friendship is over, but thank you, Kathy. I had to make sure I wasn't wrong. I'm sorry to hear that, Liz. How long have you been friends? And good for you for ending the friendship, because I think there's sometimes people have that conversation and the person stands strong and the friendship doesn't end, or it's good to hear that you're like making a stand here. Been friends for 10 years. Wow, that is truly unfortunate. Did you have any idea that they might have these kinds of like hateful views, or was it out of nowhere? I think I mostly weeded out the people in my life that would think, with the exception of my dad's extended family. She's bi, so she's one of those LGB people. Gross. Thank you so much.
Just enjoy.
All right, y'all. Here are the polenta cakes. Good morning, Carissa in Australia. These are polenta cakes. If you don't know what polenta is like a corn mush. That's a pretty good way to describe it, right? So let me read you what's on here one more time. There are cashews. So again, this is vegan. Okay. On top is coconut parmesan. That's not real parmesan. It's coconut parmesan. Tomato and mushroom ragu. That's the red sauce. There's cashews in the ragu, probably. I'm not sure yet.
Recovering from last night.
And garlic. And then polenta cakes underneath. So if you don't know what polenta cakes look like, let me kind of show you. So it's kind of like a smushier, wetter cornbread. Kind of. Looks so good, I know, right? And soon April. Didn't the lady? Yes, something in April is going to happen good. Something good is going to happen in April, according to a fortune teller. Is this a vegan restaurant? It is. Yeah, good luck with that, Liz. Keep us posted. I dislike that there's so much anger and meanness in the world. Me too, Heather. Your Tiny Mustard's trans friend's co-workers helped him pay to legally change his name, and you cried. That's so sweet. That is so sweet. Ugh, I love that. It's not cheap. It's actually pretty. It's like 500. It was for me. It was like $500. So, yeah. All right, let's try this. That's very good. Very tasty, full of flavor, nice texture, warm, filling. Solid. What was the news? It's not even really news. I'm playing it up to be like, it's almost nothing. But what hurts is I brought up the fact that she has a kid and a son, and how could she be close-minded? Yeah, like what if that kid ends up being trans? If you're not willing, if you think, okay, if you're someone who wouldn't accept their trans kid, like if you had a trans kid and you don't accept them, right? If that possibility, say, well, if my kid tells me they're trans, I'm not going to accept that, then you should never have kids. Even if you don't have a trans kid, there's a possibility that you will, right? If you're not willing to have a trans kid, don't have kids, period. 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 You have to be ready for your kid to be trans. Because if you're not ready, something like Aaron could happen, right? Where they come out as trans, you don't accept them, and then they do the worst thing a person can do to themselves because you didn't accept them. And that makes you the worst parent ever. Aaron's mom now coming around being like, oh my God, I actually maybe am so guilty for causing the blank of my son. Yeah, you are. And you have to live with that now. Jojo says, me and my siblings had to cut off our mom because she didn't want to accept our sister. I'm so sorry to hear that, Jojo, but good on you for taking a stand for your sister. Hello, April. Welcome back. Liz says, there's no way that her kid will be trans. He loves being a boy, but he's 3. Yeah, like, and chances are your kid is cisgender, but like, I'm proud of you for taking the steps to kick her out of your life, but that really stinks, and I'm sorry that happened. And continues to happen. A lot of awful parents out there, y'all. Seeing people truly get to flourish in their life makes me want to cry. I'm so happy for you and him. And Tiny, of course, speaking about their trans friend. What am I eating? This is a vegan restaurant, and these are polenta cakes. Give me a little close up there. You can see those. There. Don't have a kid if you won't love them for who they are. It blows my mind, some parents. Yeah, me too. It's like, you're just banking on your kid being a certain way. It's grossly irresponsible. So what's the news? Okay, I'll tell you the news. It's like almost nothing. I matched with someone on a dating app. And we might meet up. I might go on a date. And that's it. It's been so long since I've been on a date, since April. Not the month, but the person. That's it. Yeah. I want my kids to be their true self no matter what that looks like. Good on you, Heather. As any good parent would. Tyler, there's too many nasty parents. Yeah, it's something. I'm not trying to get... I think, honestly, let's say it's less of a romantic vibe and more of a... what's the word I'm looking for that I'm allowed to say? A vibe is the vibe that I'm getting. A vibe. But that's still nice. Especially a cheeky vibe. Yes, Carissa, that too. Is that the one that watches my streams? No. I forget what happened with that one. No, that's not the one. Anyways, that's exciting. Just a little bit of like, okay, I still got it. I still got a little bit of as the youngins would say, Riz. I still got Riz. Would I ever have children or adopt? Nope. Not interested. I'm actually I used to take care of kids for a living. Like I was in childcare. I did I used to take care of kids for a living. Like I was in childcare. I did everything from babysitting to substitute teaching to regular teaching to what have you. Jojo, how old do I look? No one, no one tell Jojo. Interesting. Not saying it would be bad. Yeah, just an interesting dynamic. Yes. Please don't say Riz. Look, normally I would say don't tell me what to do, but for this, I cringe when I say it. So. The Gen Alpha. Is it Gen Alpha? I guess Riz is more Gen Z. There's a blurry line between Gen Z and Gen Alpha sometimes. What word came from what? Thank you, Ashley. Ashley says I'm 27 and I don't say it. No. Jojo, did you want to guess how old I am? What about questions? I've heard bussin'. My brother says bussin'. He uses a lot of slang, but a lot of it is ironic. What is Gen Alpha? No, Gen Alpha is what's younger than Gen Z. So like kids who are in middle and high school right now, Gen Alpha. Gen Alpha. Gen Z is like post-college, like early 20s. Early to late 20s at this point. Millennials are like 30 and up for the most part. Yeah. I want to say 27, 28. Thank you. I'm 32. Your son says bustin'. That's funny. How's my mouth feeling? It's getting there. It's definitely, after eating that, a little bit swollen. But anytime I eat anything, even something soft like that, it's a little bit swollen. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Tiny's millennial. There you go. Lit was popular in your high school. Yeah, fair enough. Thank you. Just listen. We are on our main course. We've got spicy rigatoni. 94, baby. Do I still have stitches? No, those are gone. It's just still sensitive. Whoa. Dang, bad gal. That's very cool. That was a cool one, y'all. Can I look at that? How do you even... That was very sweet of you. Thank you very much, bad gal. Let's throw some gas tank emojis. That one looked like it was a lot of coins. I never know how much coins anything is, but thank you, friend. Thank you for putting gas in the tank with that very cool thingy. Oh, trust me, Samantha, I'm getting plenty of protein, but I appreciate it. My little sister is 13 and she uses slang, and I have no idea what she's saying 90% of the time. That's funny. I was not into Dragon Ball Z, no. Thank you, Ghoulie. All right. So this is spicy rigatoni alla vodka. It has pomodoro sauce, vegan cream, roasted garlic, chili, coconut parmesan, and we added Impossible sausage or some sort of, I think Beyond sausage? Beyond sausage, not Impossible sausage. Thank you, Freya. Very cool. Okay, so let's try this. I haven't had rigatoni in a long time. It's still very hot, so we can give it a sec to cool. I'm excited for this. Oh, that's nice. Thank you, Baggo. Thank you very much for that. That was cool. That was like the Avengers Tower almost. That's really good. The sausage, honestly, if you told me this was vegan, I wouldn't have known. It tastes like, the sausage is exactly what normal sausage tastes like. The cheese tastes exactly like cheese. It's one of those things where it's like, really? This is vegan? It doesn't seem like it. Thank you, 333 for sending the fortune kitty. Thank you very much. Still can't get over my eyes. Thank you, Jojo. It's very good. The pasta's cooked perfectly. Al dente, exactly al dente. The sauce is flavorful, nice and creamy, spicy. Got great body of flavor to that. I mean, that's excellent. Thank you, Bad Gal. You too, my friend. Thank you for the gifts. It's very cool. What is vegan Parmesan like? It tastes like regular Parmesan. It's kind of just like coconut undertones. Like the coconut Parmesan, you will be able to tell is vegan. But in context, less so. It is so good. My comment is no match for the chat. Fair enough, Tiny. Am I going to get dessert? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, we're getting dessert. Oh, yeah, we're getting dessert. Oh, oh. But I am also dropping my fork. All right. You love parm, but that looks amazing. It's pretty... even the coconut parm is still a welcome addition. It's still yummy. Thank you, Selena. The sausage, though, is kind of mind-blowing. How close it is. I wouldn't have been able to tell you that was vegan, truly. Very impressive. Very impressive. This is delicious. It's one of those things that, like, if I could make it more easily at home, I would. Also, another gift just came through. If I'm wearing a white shirt and we don't have any stains, knock on wood. Did the stitches in my mouth dissolve or do I have to get them removed? They dissolved. And I think they're pretty much all gone by now. I think the stitches... Actually, is this still here? Yeah, the stitch right here is still sticking. Some in my nose. I'm sure... I knew I could make it at home, but more easily. Like if it was... You know, I'm sure there's a lot of love and care that goes into this, a lot of time that maybe not. I don't know. Anyways. I know how to cook, but I'm a little bit lazy in the kitchen at home. I tend to make things that take less cooking and less time before. This is someone whose name starts with A. I know they're in the chat. There's a couple of people whose name starts with A, but this person knows who they are. Let me know if you want me to say your name. How long ago did I get the surgery? February 4th. DoorDash warrior, fighting that good fight, huh? This is from someone whose first name starts with A. Thank you, A. A sent $15. Thank you, A. Yes, it's Ashley. Excuse me. It is Ashley. Let's all say thank you to Ashley. Throw some gas tanks up for Ashley. $15. No subject line in here. Just a very sweet gift. Thank you, friend. Thank you for making the stream happen. You today, as well as everyone else who's gifted today, have not just contributed to the cost of the food, but kept the stream going in a bigger sense. Okay, just so you know, right? It's important to point out that when your gifts come through, everyone else who's watching, who can't gift for whatever reason, be it financial tightness or whatever, the stream keeps going for them as well. Not just for you, not just for me, but for them as well. It keeps the safe space afloat. Someone earlier mentioned how grateful they were for the safe space, and I feel the same. It's my safe space as well. And I am honored to be driving the boat. That is, yes, they are, Jojo. Yes, well, there's a couple different methods, but it's all in my bio, and I read from all of them. So you can pick whichever you like if you wanted to donate as well. Thank you, Ashley. Thank you, Alyssa, for the chicken. Excuse me. That's very cool and cute. Yeah, I love y'all. Thank you. Thank you very much. Let's see. Are we close? Are we getting closer to the pizza stream tomorrow? We've got, what, maybe 10, 11 or 12 left? Because if we hit 800 subs, y'all, that's a pizza stream tomorrow. That's a sub-only pizza stream. Just us. Okay, we're 11 out. They've got several pizzas there that I'm very excited about. It's been maybe a year since we've been. It's so good. I burnt my tongue on a couple bites ago. I didn't mention it. It was when I did this. It was just so good I didn't want to like spit it out or anything. I didn't want to waste anything. I think another thing that brings this dish to the next level is the vegan cream. They put some sort of cream in there I don't even know how you make vegan cream. Maybe cashew. But it is killer. Absolutely killer. Thank you, Marissa, for subscribing. Opa, we're 10 away from a pizza stream. Very cool. Soy milk. It could be soy milk. Yeah, like condensed soy milk, maybe. Is this a pizza place with those terrible kids that bothered you? No, it is not, Cooper Lady. That was a different place. I still really like the staff that works there because they were actually very helpful with those kids. But this is different. This is a different place. We've never had any issues at the pizza place. At this one. My husband always calls me during your streams and I miss out. Put it on Do Not Disturb. Okay. That was a long time ago. That was February of last year. Over a year ago. I remember because it was very cold outside and I was wearing an orange turtleneck, long sleeve. Yeah, wow, it's been a long time. That was a tough one. That one really, that was a tough encounter. Because they were kids. They were truly kids. Basically, these like teenagers were just being like harassing me. They were getting kind of physical. It was really ugly. It was really ugly. They were just like these little punks, but they were kids, you know. And it was just like, wow. Their home situations A must be awful, and B, they must learn this hate from someone. It was terrifying. And I don't have the video on this app because it wouldn't let me post it. But if you go to Insta and back up to February of 2024, you'll be able to see it. Thank you, Renee, for the what are those called? Balloons. Thank you very much. Thank you, Morgan. And you can watch the video if you want. It's like a minute and a half, but you have to go on Insta to watch it. Do I ever get shy in public? No, not really. I am a lot of things, but shy is usually not one of them. And y'all, we got another gift. As a mother, if my child ever did that, all heck would break loose. If I ever were a mother, the same would be true. Okay, so this one, I believe because it's written in here, I'm allowed to say this name. This is from Jojo. Jojo, are you there? Now, I really love the name Jojo. Thank you. Oh, God. I'm assuming just Rachel, even though it's spelled a little bit differently. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Hello. There you are. Y'all, Jojo sent $30. That is really, really generous of you, my friend. Thank you. And they said, from Jojo, I hope this makes your day like you made mine. Thank you, Jojo. That's so nice of you. It absolutely does. These gifts absolutely make my day. Because the thing I enjoy doing most is streaming and hanging out with y'all. Truly, I'm not joking. I kind of feel like a broken record sometimes when I'm around my friends because it's the thing I like to talk about most is things that happen on stream and the adventures that we have together. Thank you, Becca B, for subscribing. Opa. The fact that y'all are here and you keep it going with your gifts, it means the world to me because this stream is the world to me. You know, like people ask me, like, what are you going to do in 10 years? Where are you going to be in 20 years? Like, hopefully still doing this. I want to keep doing it because I love it. If I can keep doing this, I'll be happy. Y'all make me happy by continuing to believe in this stream and this community, keeping it going, voting with your wallets, literally, because if you didn't, it would cease to exist. Keep this stream is kept afloat by you. So thank you. Jojo, I appreciate you. Jojo says, I got my hair and nails done today and had a little extra spending money, so I thought I'd show love. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. That is very sweet of you. There was someone who I used to know, I mean, not like they're not around anymore, I just, someone I used to know named Jojo, and they were very sweet. So when I see the name Jojo, I'm like, Jojo. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You are the sweetest. Can I ask, how long have you been watching the stream? This is because I haven't seen you around too much. So maybe if you've been a silent listener, or maybe you've been around, just not for so long. Thank you. Jillian says, any news on the band? In April, it will come up again, but that's all we know. Mark says, how long have I been on TikTok? Only found you 2 or 3 days ago. I've been streaming since December 2022. Thank you, Tara, for subscribing. Opa, thank you, Tara. Thank you, Lily Adamson, for subscribing. Opa to you, Lily. Yes, I was asking you, Jojo. Thank you to both of you. We're only 6 away from a pizza stream. That's very cool. Just watched the clip from last February. Sorry you had to go through that. Thank you, Megan. Me too. So unnecessary. Have you done any overseas traveling before? I have, but it's no, I have. Even in my adult life, my dad was in the military, so we were stationed in Europe for a couple years. I don't really remember much. I studied in Glasgow for a semester, which was fun. I have been to England and France a couple of times with my family. France in particular, I've been to a lot. We love France. Times that we've been lucky enough to go on vacation there a couple times. So yeah, I have been. It's been very nice. We also, y'all got the dessert menu, which is very exciting. I'm very excited about the dessert menu. All right. Y'all keep sending really nice gifts. A couple more gifts just came through. Thank you. And thank you, Otis, for subscribing. I think I've seen you before. I think you've been subbed before. Thank you, Otis. Hello. I'm pouring something to Opa with. Thank you, Otis. Only 5 away from a pizza stream. Haven't been on much. Didn't realize I ran. Oh, you're all good, Otis. Welcome back. And thank you. That's Blair. Hello, Blair. Welcome, Blair. Opa. 4 away from a pizza stream. It's looking likely. I mean, look, things can slow down. It happens, but it's possible that tomorrow's the pizza stream. And then we also got to start thinking about what 900 is. This pasta is excellent. Do you want me to read the dessert menu? Oh, I need to read a couple more gifts, don't I? Thank you, Becky Jane, as well, for subscribing. Opa. It still says 4 for me. Maybe it's 3 now. Cheers. Thank you. And a couple of gifts. The first one is from... Oh, this is sweet. Someone whose first name starts with A. I think I can say this name because I can't link this name to a username. This is from someone named Alicia. Hello, Alicia. Alicia sent $5. Thank you. And said, just a little something. Sorry, it's not more. Alicia, every single gift goes to the same place. Everything. Don't apologize. It's so appreciated. Anyone who gives, as far as I'm concerned, the gratefulness is always there. I'll often say, like, if everyone gave $5, like, it'd be crazy. And that's true. So anyways, thank you very much, Alicia. I think I'm saying your name right, you know? Yes. You're very sweet. I'm not sure if you are subscribed or not. I'm trying to think. Thank you, Marissa. Anyways, much appreciated, my friend. Also, thank you to... This is so sweet. Someone named Madeline. Hello, Madeline. And said, I'm sorry it's not much, Madeline. I don't even need to say it. But your streams have brought me so much joy after stressful days at work, from one educator to another. Thank you for all you do. Thank you, Madeline. I appreciate you. Hey, education, sadly, one of the most overlooked professions. Underpaid, for sure. I would call myself an educator, but it sounds like you're an educator in the more traditional sense of the word, like working like one-on-one with people. Thank you for everything you do. As a former but also current educator, I know how hard it can be. So thank you for the gift. Appreciate you. Okay. Dessert menu. There are 4 desserts. Last time, we got the warm beet and banana chocolate cake. It was okay. There's also a cast iron chocolate chip cookie, gluten-free cookie, sea salt, and oat milk vanilla ice cream. Okay. They also have a vanilla coconut panna cotta with seasonal jam, dried apricots, pistachio, and sunflower seed granola. Was I working during my transition and did it make me nervous? I was, Brecca. I was working at a tech place, like a startup, And luckily, it was a very young and progressive company, so I had no issues. But I was, oh, you did, Marissa? Ooh. Let me triple check. Did you go through my bio? Because if you like aren't going through the exact link and you're just trying to spell my name, people make fake accounts to try to like siphon off of people. Was it? Yeah, just let me know and we can work on it. Usually you can ask for a refund and it'll work if it's quick enough. See you, Chris. Have a great rest of your day. Okay, the vanilla coconut panna cotta sounds good. The apple crumble with Honeycrisp apples, warming spices, apple streusel, and oat milk vanilla ice cream. Okay, am I going to wear anything special for St. Patrick's Day? Yes, I am. I'm not going to tell you though. I'm not going to tell you what it is. But I will say, it's green. Big surprise there though, right? Or the cookie? I would say either the cookie or the panna cotta. I've had the cookie before. A green shiny wig. Nope, not a wig. Normal hair. Vote is apple crisp. Okay. Am I going to tell us you got where I got my necklace? Oh, God. I got it at an art fair, but I think they're on Etsy. It was like 2 years ago. But if you just Google Pride butterfly necklace on Etsy, you'll probably find it. Do I ever get nervous having this many people watching me? Not really. Again, like I said a few minutes ago to someone who asked, I really don't get shy at all. Like I just don't. It's just not something I get. I've done public speaking stuff for like the majority of my life. It's just something I grew up doing. You found it on Etsy. The lesbian one sold out. Ah, alas. My daughter starts preschool on Monday, and I'm putting green glitter gel in her hair. Oh my gosh. Ink Mama, you were asking for that to never come out. Sounds like you're going to have green glitter on everything for the next 3 years. But it'll be cute, I'm sure. Necklace from Barbie Fairytopia. I've never seen that, but it sounds appropriate. By the way, am I good? Do I have anything on my face? So I've had the cast iron chocolate chip cookie before. We got a couple gifts that just came through. Thank you. I'll read those soon. Thank you, Cassie. Had the cast iron chocolate chip cookie. I'm down to do that, but I haven't had the vanilla coconut panna cotta. Wow, that's a good car. Got like a vintage Porsche. So it's weird. What do we think? Should we go for something new that we haven't had, or go for something we've had? It's pretty good, but it's warm. It's a cookie. I know you're not interested in it, but how does one voice train? There's YouTube videos. There's all sorts of tutorials. People give lessons on it. It's just like basically developing a new way of speaking. You know, it takes a while to get it to tune in exactly what you want. Glitter is banned in your house after your daughter spilled a whole jar on the carpet. No, thank you. Thank you, Monkey, for subscribing. We're now 2 away. Thank you, Monkey. Yeah, someone said the apple crumble. I've had it before. It's okay. I will say, this restaurant is great. Their desserts are not great. Their desserts are good sometimes. Good, mid to good. Even the cookie is like, it's good, but it's not great. So I kind of want to do the panna cotta just because I haven't had it, and maybe it's the thing. But then again, and look, I love vegan dessert too. It's just they haven't quite perfected the desserts here. I haven't found glitter in years. I haven't bought glitter in years and still found it in my house. Wow. Is it a strain on your vocal cords, or do you get used to the training? I think probably, you know what? I'm not well versed enough to say that. 2 of 3? What do you mean, Cassie? 3 of 3? I'm not sure what you mean. Yeah, like the warm beaten banana chocolate cake, didn't like it very much. I remember the cookie being like good enough. The apple crumble I remember not liking that much. So I say we go panna cotta. Desserts being okay. I'm still not sure what you mean by 2 out of... Is it 2 out of 3? I mean, of course not. Yeah, I don't really know much about... I've had a voice training lesson, you know, just to like kind of see how it is. It's a lot of work, And I don't particularly feel gender dysphoria about my voice. You know, I hear my voice and I hear myself. I like my voice. Thank you, Ania, for subscribing. Opa still says we're 2 away. So thank you. Opa, hello. I did try the desserts. I did. Oh, I've had 3 out of the 4 desserts so far. Hey, what's your opinion on the panna cotta?
It's good. It's very light. It's like a light, like kind of like a flan.
Okay.
We used to have it with fresh berries, but we changed it to like dried fruit now.
Is that an improvement or?
I basically like the old one better than
Okay.
that one.
I mean, would you say the chocolate chip? I've had the chocolate chip cookie, and I think it's pretty good.
That one's really good, yeah.
Okay, you think it's?
I like the chocolate cake too. Have you tried that one?
I really didn't like the chocolate cake.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They changed the recipe for it, and then double crumble's good because it's leaving soon.
It's leaving soon. What's going to replace it?
I think it's gonna be peach.
A peach cobbler?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll have to come back for that. I love a peach cobbler. Okay, well, if you say I should go chocolate chip cookie, I'll go chocolate chip cookie. It's been a while. Okay.
Can't go wrong with that.
Cool. And I think I'm good on water, I think. Appreciate it. Thank you. There we go, y'all. All right, we got some gifts. It says 1 away. Okay, I think we're 1 away then. I think it just doesn't update all the well. My subscription ran out 2 weeks ago, but I can't stay silent any longer. Hey, thank you. Ania. Appreciate you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for subscribing. I'm friends with a non-binary femme, and I was curious because it seems they may have trained. Sure. Yeah, and like more power to anyone who trains. It's not easy, and you know anyone who works that hard at anything should be congratulated for it. I think. It's just not of interest to me. I might change my mind eventually, and I'm sure if I do, I'll get a lot of nasty comments about it. But also, it doesn't matter. I just like my voice. I like my voice. So let's read a couple gifts that came through. First one is from someone named Lydia. Hello, Lydia. Lydia sent $5. Thank you, friend, and said, "I wish I could subscribe, but sending you love with a purple heart emoji." Thank you, Lydia. Also, a name I really like. I went to high school with someone named Lydia, and I just think it's a really pretty name. Honestly, a name that I never really considered for myself, but now that I think about it, top 5 of a name I might have used. Lily, number 1, obviously. Maya ended up being my middle name. Lydia, up there. It's very cute. It's a very cute name. It's short. I like it. Anyways, thank you for the gift. And even though you're not subscribed, I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you, friend. I don't want you to think I'm expecting you to. I definitely don't. Thank you for saying so, Mustard. I love the name. Isn't it a cute name? Also, there's a show or a movie that I really like that has someone named Lydia in it. I'm blanking on it. Lydia. Like a show or a movie that I really like. There's someone named Lydia. I'm totally blanking. It's like halfway. It's like on the tip of my tongue. Is it Beetlejuice? No, it's not Beetlejuice. Maybe. I've only seen Beetlejuice once. I didn't really like it. No offense to Beetlejuice. Wasn't for me. Thank you, Clyde. I am doing well today. Thank you. Teen Wolf? No. I'll have to think about it. Am I allergic to anything? No, I'm not. I'm not allergic to anything, thankfully. Hands? What about my hands? There's something on my hands? Maybe not. Maybe I misinterpreted that. Anyways, thank you, Lydia. Also, thank you to Renee. Hello, Renee. Oh, Handmaid's Tale. I've not seen Handmaid's Tale. I saw the first episode. It was too much for me, but it's not that. I don't even know if Googling would help. Isn't Lydia in that one movie with the hotel? You have to be more specific. Thank you, Renee. Renee sent $5 as well. Loopy just brought us to 800 subscribers. Thank you, Loopy. Opa. Y'all know what this means. Y'all know what this means. Tomorrow, we're getting pizza. Or next stream, we're getting pizza. I should be streaming tomorrow, but in case I did, it would be the next stream. Pizza party tomorrow, sub only, lunch tomorrow. It's going to be wonderful. Incredible. What do we want to do for 900? Start thinking about that while we celebrate 800. Start thinking about 900. Get excited for pizza tomorrow. Next stream, probably tomorrow. I'm still running very low on energy. I think I did, Marissa. I was finished saying thank you to Renee really quickly. Renee sent $5 for dinner. Thank you, Renee. Wherever you are, whoever you are, I'm not sure if you're subscribed or not. Either way, thank you, my friend, for putting gas in the tank, and thank you everyone for throwing gas tank emojis up. That is very sweet of you. Thank you. You're very sweet, as well as Marissa, who also sent $5. Thank you. Thank you, and said, I've been here a year now, sending love with a hand heart emoji. Thank you. The Shining? Who's named Lydia in The Shining? Is that Shelley Duvall's character? Maybe that's what it is. Lydia. Because I've seen that movie a million times. Thank you, Toby, for subscribing. Thank you very much, my friend. Appreciate you. Thank you, Marissa. That's cool that you've been here for a year. Wow. That always blows my mind to hear from people who have been here for so long. And y'all, if you've been watching for a year, you know like everything about me, and I'm just meeting you, which is such an interesting thing. Thank you for the gift, my friend. Mwah. Thank you to everyone who's gifted today. Appreciate you. What would I do for 1 million subs? Gosh, I mean, a 3-star Michelin restaurant seems like a good idea if we're just doing food, but maybe like go on a cruise, and stream the whole thing. I don't know. It'd have to be huge. I'd have to think about it. That's a good idea. Your birthday tomorrow, Ania? So join the pizza party. I hope so. We'll celebrate here. No, definitely not Applebee's. It's not my natural hair color, but it's close. I'm brown, but it's kind of like a faded red now. Need a new series to start. I just finished The Traitors, which was quite good. Wendy is her name. Yes, Beetlejuice. It's not Beetlejuice. Maybe it is. I've only seen Beetlejuice once, and I didn't care for it. Yeah, 1 million. We're going to Vegas. That's a pretty good idea. You know what? We'll go to Disney World again. How about that? Maybe Disney World Japan. That'd be fun. I could see you having a house in the countryside and adopting animals. I could definitely have a house and adopt animals. I think I'd go crazy not living in a city, though. I think I need to be in a city. I would definitely go on a vacation, even an extended vacation in the countryside, though. I really want to go red. You should. I think you look great with red. Okay, I'll take Janice with me. Okay, so let's decide what we want to do at 900. So if you remember, if you were here for it, so before the whole TikTok went away for a second, right? And then it came back, and then there was a while where no one could subscribe because it wasn't in the App Store, blah, blah, blah. We were on the cusp of hitting 900. Oh, cool, bad gal. How was your pasta? And the 900 goal at that point, which was like 2 months ago, roughly, was to go to Hot Pot. And Hot Pot is, if you've never had it, it's like a thing where there's a big pot of soup, like in the actual table, like in the middle of the table, and you order stuff and then you dunk stuff in the soup and it cooks in the soup and then you eat it. It's not my favorite way to eat things, but it could be interesting. Or we could think of something else. With 1 million subs, I think you can have both the city house apartments and a country place. Honestly, maybe. Thought we were closing in on we're closing in on 900. We're close. Chocolatey auburn hair. Thank you, Toby. 100 votes, yes. So Hot Pot, always fusion. Oh, Modi, the Italian-Mexican fusion. That could be good. I'm trying to think if there's anything more exciting than Hot Pot. Y'all seem to like Hot Pot. It sounds fun. There's a place I know that it could work. We had the fusion before. I think we want to wait a little bit more. I'm trying to think if there's anything else, because I'm not huge into Hot Pot, but it does seem like a fun stream. Indian? Now you're talking my language. The only issue with Indian is that there's not a whole lot of places that are well lit like this for Indian food, but I'm sure I could find one. I like Indian more than Hot Pot, but I will do Hot Pot if y'all want to do Hot Pot. We are making our way through the fusion menu. I want it to be special, you know? I like delayed gratification. Jamaican, there aren't that many Jamaican restaurants that would fit our needs as far as streaming goes. There is a Haitian restaurant, hibachi. There is not much hibachi in San Francisco. And the one that the Benihana is not stream friendly. Korean, I'm trying to think. Is one, but that's not super stream friendly as far as I'm. Maybe, actually. Now I think about it. Maybe. All right, what do we think? Let's do a poll. I would say hot pot, Indian food. Let's say hot pot versus Indian, okay? And I'm down for either. Ooh, Ethiopian. Let's say hot pot or Indian for now. I don't have a go-to Ethiopian place. Smile for hot pot, frown for Indian. Smile for hot. Ooh, dim sum could be good too. Smile for hot pot, frown for Indian. And we'll vote for dim sum in a sec because I do like dim sum. Smile for hot pot, frown for Indian. Okay, hot pot is winning. That's fine by quite a bit. Okay. Smile for hot pot, frown for Indian. This will be for the 900 subscriber goal stream. Okay. Hot pot seems to have like a pretty set lead here. Now, and we'll vote hot pot or the winner versus dim sum. For those of you who don't know what dim sum is Chinese food, but less focus on like General Tso's chicken and more on like dumplings and stuff. It's a little bit different, and a lot of times it's like more like tapas for Chinese food. So we'll say smile for hot pot, frown for dim sum. Smile for hot pot, frown for dim sum. They do come around with a cart sometimes, yes. Smile for hot pot, frown for dim sum. Dim sum popular. Hot pot is where there's a big bowl of soup in the middle and you order a lot of like meats and vegetables and you dunk it in the hot water and it cooks. And cooks, like in the soup on the table, like right then and there. So it's very like hands-on. It's work. One of the reasons that I'm not like the biggest fan of hot pot is because it does take work. Wow. Okay. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. And I'll have to check as well whenever you're ready. Thank you. All right. Dim sum winning by a hair. I think I prefer dim sum just because of the kind of food it is. I'm trying to think where would be a good place to do dim sum. I have a couple places that would be good. Hello, Amy Stravinsky. What's up, girl? By the way, this is the cookie. This is the cookie. The one and only cookie. What do we think? It's like a cast iron cookie. Either place I'm here for. Okay. Thank you very much. Here, let me give you my card. I know I take my time out here, so it's hard to know when I'm ready for everything. There you go. Thank you very much. Looks really good, I have to admit. What looks really... Oh, the cookie? I know, right? Thank you so much. Appreciate it. What kind of cookie is it? It is I believe, a chocolate chip cookie, but it is vegan. We're at a vegan restaurant, so... how come you have to give your card? They came over with a machine. I just beeped my card on the machine. So we just paid, but... okay. If y'all would like to guess... The guessing... You know what? Let's go ahead. I think I'm going to set dim sum. I'm going to go ahead and say dim sum for this one. And then maybe we'll do hot pot at 1,000. Because I'm not going to lie. As cool as hot pot is, I am more into dim sum. So let's do that. How do I do this? Subscription goal. Start a new goal. Delete the 800. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you. You too. All right. Number of subscriptions. We want to set it at 900. It's going to be... We'll call it a dumpling stream because that is a big part of dim sum. Is a dumpling dim sum stream at 900 subs, and then we'll put a dumpling emoji in there. There we go. Set. Perfect. All right. Well, there you go, Jillian. Does that hot pot be stream friendly? Hot pot would be stream friendly, and I think I have a couple dim sum places in mind. We are going to pizza tomorrow. Yes, pizza is tomorrow. Okay, so once again, this is a vegan, I believe, a deep dish cast iron chocolate chip cookie. And there is some oat milk ice cream on top. There we go. That's it. That's the cookie. That's better than I remember it. What was today's meal? We had a vegan, everything is vegan today. We're at a vegan restaurant. What do we have? We had a vegan polenta cake to start, then spicy rigatoni. I think that was the superstar of the whole meal. And then chocolate chip cookie, yeah. It's better than I remember it. It's still not quite there. It looks really good. It's pretty good. It's a little dry. And I think vegan desserts are hard to do. They're hard. Vegan food is hard to do. The ice cream is vanilla. I will say, as Brooke said, very nice presentation. The cookie is slightly underbaked, which is good because it's kind of fighting for its life in terms of being moist in the first place. I think one thing they could do is upgrade their ice cream. I don't know if it's house made or not, but they could do better on the ice cream. And I really don't know what to say to make this cookie better other than it needs to be moister. What's the best dessert I've had at any restaurant? I think any restaurant ever. Oh my God. Y'all will have to help me remember because I don't know. I've had so many good desserts. Oat milk ice cream is good. This one is okay. I would say that this is like a 5 out of 10 dessert. It's not bad. I don't know if I'm going to finish it. I don't think you had the cookie before. Well, last time it was the cake. This would have been like a year and a half ago. The first time we came here, I think this is what we got. Yeah. Vegan ice cream. I think vegan ice cream can be good. I've had really good vegan ice cream. This isn't one of them. Nothing wrong. There's nothing like bad about it. There's just also not that much that's good. It's right in the middle, like 5 out of 10. The spicy rigatoni was really good. It's lacking some fruit. It's really just lacking moisture. And yeah, it doesn't have like the decadence that it needs. The like melt in your mouth of it isn't there. But once again, I would recommend this restaurant. It is pretty dry. I would recommend this restaurant. Just get something else other than the cookie. Like the polenta cakes were great, but in particular, the spicy rigatoni was excellent. Like the things I've had at this restaurant that I really like in the past, the mezz plate, we didn't get that today, but it's like this huge spread of like dips and spreads and this warm bread they have and this feta that's so great. The rigatoni was fantastic. I've had the chicken sandwich here before. It's wonderful. I think they need, what this place needs, and obviously they're not struggling. This place is usually pretty busy. It's an off hour right now. It's like 3 p.m. But they need a good dessert. And I'm really not sure what that is. I think they can do it. I believe in them. But they're just not, it's just not here yet. However, taking a step back, this restaurant is always so nice to me. Every single time they accommodate me, they turn the music down. They're always super friendly. They're cool with me like taking hours to eat. Just really sweet. And something I think is important to remember about restaurant experiences is that the service and atmosphere is one step more important than the actual food, which sounds crazy to say, but I would much rather have excellent service and good food over excellent food and good service, right? Because you can get food at the grocery store, right? You come to a restaurant because you want the vibe, you want to have a person who's serving you. That's the experience, right? The food is part of it as well. But I came here today fully knowing that this was probably the kind of dessert that was going to happen, right? We've had, like, I would say that probably the other desserts I've had here are on par with this. Like, not bad, but not great. But I keep coming back to this place, right? Because of the atmosphere, because of the service, because of the vibe. And frankly, I think it's cool what they do with vegan food, right? They're kind of already on an uphill struggle because vegan food, it doesn't have like as much people making it. There's not like the ingredients are maybe more difficult or more expensive. It's just a lot. So anyways, hello Colt. Thank you, Chris. Could have the best meal, but if the service is awful, I'm not going back, right? Ambiance is important. I agree. Okay. Oh, we didn't do the guessing game. Do y'all want to guess the bill? As a reminder, we had. Oh, they didn't charge me for the tea. That's very nice of them. We had the corn cakes, the polenta, the rigatoni, and the cookie. Oh. Yeah, so nice. Okay, that brought it to blah, blah, blah dollars. And then I tipped. How do I do that math in my head? 30+%? 30+%. All right, go ahead and get your guesses in. And only guess once, please. Only guess once. No, not pre-tip, just listen. Guess post-tip. That's what I'm asking for. A couple people have been pretty close. There's at least one person who's within $1. I think only one person so far got within $1. All right, get those guesses in. Almost there. 5. Tipping culture in the US baffles me. Yeah, it's because restaurants are legally allowed to underpay their servers. So they expect you to pick up the slack. So it's considered rude if you don't tip. So of course I always tip. But it just passes. It's just rearranging the cost of the food and putting it into a weird like optional but not optional thing. It's so strange. Okay, anyways. Someone undeniably was the closest. And that person was Kenzie. Congratulations, Kenzie. Pre-tip, it was $61.59. I tipped $20, bringing it to $81.59. When my hair girl did my hair, I tried to tip her $20 and she wouldn't take it. Well, that's very kind of her. $81.59. Not bad. Which means that Kenzie was a little under $1 above, which is awesome. Very close. Now, Kenzie, do you know what you win? Or what you won? What you have won? I think Kenzie knows. Kenzie knows. I would imagine. I've seen Kenzie here before, right? You know Kenzie. Kenzie knows that they have won absolutely nothing. Nothing. What do you expect? What do you expect? What do you expect? I'm not made of money. But there's also, look, we're at a vegan restaurant. And vegan restaurants, they do different things. They use different ingredients to create the same thing. So a non-vegan nothing is just that, nothing. But the alternative to nothing in vegan cooking is, in fact, everything. So at a vegan restaurant, nothing is also everything. Does that make sense? Congratulations, Kenzie. You win nothing. Congratulations. Cool. So tomorrow will be pizza, which is pretty cool. Exciting. We haven't done pizza in a while. Thank you to everyone who subscribed today. Thank you to everyone who gifted today. Thank you to all my mods who kept the chat nice and civil, protected us from the nastiness of the wilderness. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, I'll stream tomorrow. I mean, look, this is my first time post FFS where I'm doing a 4-day week, and it is, I'm not gonna lie, very taxing. I'm loving it. Oh, sassy, everyone. Well, not everyone, a lot of people. I meant it more in a broad sense. Have a beautiful day and give the puppy some love. I will, Jojo. Hi, Samantha. Cookie was about as good as I thought it was going to be, which is 5 out of 10. You're good, Trish. Yeah, I should stream tomorrow unless, for some reason I'm really not able to. But either way, next stream will be pizza. So probably tomorrow. Pizza. Bye, monkey. Yeah, cool. And also St. Patrick's Day tomorrow. So remind me to wear green. If I don't, you can all virtually pinch me with this emoji. You give me one of these. Yes, I will be back tomorrow. Almost certainly. All right, everyone. Love you. And until tomorrow or next stream, stay lovely.